So after the last video where I poured my heart out and then proceeded to use humor to dilute the impact so I would be less vulnerable, I showed it to my counselor. He tells me I should make more videos like this to care for parts of myself, so I'm just going to ramble while you watch footage of me cooking this. I'm not actually sure what this dish is called. I saw it on Fork the People yesterday and I thought it looked easy enough to make. If you're curious though, its main components are grilled peaches, prosciutto, and burrata. Lord, make me chaste. But not yet. We both know this prayer of St. Augustine's Confessions, and taken on a surface level, that has got to be one of the funniest prayers I've ever heard. But then I think about it for a moment longer, and realize that that is my struggle. That has been my struggle for my whole life. Augustine is crying out to God that he may have the sanctification he desires, but at that same time he is resisting the repentance that sanctification requires. And that is exactly how my mind works on a daily basis. I want so much from my life, but I would rather someone else help me get there instead. A large reason I played high school sports was so I could be in shape, and I could be in shape because my coaches were kind of forcing me to. I went to a Christian college in hopes that my mere presence would soak up the godliness that I so desired. Even when I started seeing my counselor, I knew that I was going to learn how to interface with my own self better, but part of me left our first session disappointed that he was making me work for my own self-improvement. Bruh. I didn't know this is how cheese worked. Oh no! It's burning! Real talk, Jer? I used to wet the bed a lot as a child. And I remember wetting the bed one night and getting so frustrated. Not with myself though, no. With my parents. Why? Because they didn't wake me up in time. After saying, I realized how silly it was to expect my parents to do the work of going to the bathroom for me, something that is my responsibility to do. I made this realization about myself halfway through college when I realized that I was not naturally soaking up the godliness around me. I was stagnant. Oopsies. I forgot. Oh, that's a lot of oil. Oh, that's a lot of oil. Ah. And for the first time, I realized that I needed to put in the effort if I actually wanted to achieve something. And I hate that. I don't want to. I'd so much rather someone else do the work for me. So what's the moral of this? IDK, man. I'm still working through all of this, and as an adult living on his own now, that habit is rearing its ugly head more and more as my room continues to get messy because I won't pick up my clothes. It worsens as I don't go to church on a Sunday morning because I didn't take the responsibility to get to sleep on time the night before. It worsens every time I order food delivery instead of just microwaving the broccoli I have in my fridge. So I'm hoping that the small step of making whatever the heck this is going to help me take my life into my own hands, and I'll let you know what it's like when I get there.